Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of one of the most talked about coins in American history, the top 4 Thomas Jefferson nickel. At first glance it may look like ordinary pocket change, even worn, dirty, or damaged, but hidden within this humble 5-cent piece is a fascinating story of history, artistry, and surprising collector value. Stay tuned, because what seems like a common coin might just be a prized treasure waiting to be discovered. Let's get started. First up, in the 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel remains one of the most fascinating and enduring coins in American numismatics. Despite its humble denomination, this 5-cent piece continues to captivate collectors with its historical resonance, distinctive design, and timeless appeal. Even examples that have endured circulation, bearing the marks of age, dirt, or damage, still hold a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts. For many, it is more than just pocket change. It is a tangible relic of a transformative era in American history and a prized treasure for those who seek both beauty and meaning in their collections. Struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the 1964 Jefferson nickel was produced in staggering numbers during a time of immense change for U.S. coinage. It marked the final year before the nation shifted away from silver coinage in dimes, quarters, and half dollars, making 1964 an iconic year in American numismatic history. Although the nickel itself was not struck in silver, its production coincided with this broader shift, firmly positioning it as part of a pivotal moment in the U.S. mint's legacy. In circulation, the 1964 nickel carried with it echoes of the Kennedy assassination the year prior, the Civil Rights Movement, and the dawn of a new cultural era in America. The coin's design, crafted by artist Felix Schlag, remains instantly recognizable and deeply symbolic. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's left-facing profile conveys strength and vision, while the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1964 surround the portrait. The reverse displays Jefferson's Monticello estate, accompanied by E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. While the 1964 nickel was produced in extraordinarily high numbers, not all examples are created equal. Coins that have been heavily circulated, showing dirt, scratches, or even corrosion, are far more common than well-preserved, uncirculated pieces. Yet rarity emerges not only from condition but also from distinctive varieties, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or proof-like strikes. Finding a sharp, original strike with full details in the steps of Monticello, known as full, is especially challenging, making those examples particularly sought after. In contrast, dirty or damaged coins often lack collector premium but still retain historical intrigue. The market value of a 1964 Jefferson nickel can vary dramatically depending on grade and variety. A well-worn example, especially one showing dirt, discoloration, or heavy circulation, may only be worth face value or slightly above to a casual collector. However, coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition can command prices ranging from $5 to $50, while rare full steps varieties or certified errors have reached into the hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. This broad range underscores the importance of condition and rarity, with pristine pieces serving as benchmarks for investment, while circulated examples remain cherished for their hist. Collectors are drawn to the 1964 Jefferson nickel not only for its design, but also for its role as a bridge between two significant numismatic eras. It stands at the crossroads of classic design and modern coinage, appealing to both casual hobbyists and seasoned numismatists. For many, even a dirty or damaged coin carries nostalgic charm, often discovered in pocket change, inherited collections, or old coin jars. This accessibility, combined with the potential to uncover rare varieties, ensures its enduring popularity among collectors of all levels. For those pursuing the 1964 nickel, focusing on high-grade examples or notable varieties is the key to maximizing both value and satisfaction. Collectors should look closely at Monticello steps under magnification, check for mint mark anomalies, and compare against established reference guides for known errors. Certified coins from trusted grading services offer assurance of authenticity and condition, while proper storage, such as archival quality holders, helps preserve their appeal. For circulated or dirty examples, gentle care without abrasive cleaning is best, as improper cleaning can diminish numismatic value. While the 1964 Jefferson nickel in circulated, dirty, or damaged condition may not command high prices today, the coin's historical context and variety potential make it a steady long-term collectible. High-grade examples, particularly with full steps designation, have shown consistent appreciation, with values trending upward as collectors increasingly seek out quality coins from the mid-20th century. Even well-worn coins serve as an affordable entry point into numismatics, introducing new collectors to the hobby and inspiring deeper exploration into Jefferson nickels. In the end, the 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel is far more than a common 5-cent coin. It is a symbol of American history, artistry, and endurance. From its connection to a transformative era to its iconic design and potential rarity, it continues to hold strong appeal across generations of collectors. Whether found in pristine condition or weathered by time and circulation, each piece tells a story, offering a tangible connection to the past. For collectors worldwide, it remains a prized treasure, a rewarding pursuit, and a coin whose value lies not only in dollars but in its ability to captivate and inspire. The 1964 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in American coinage history, as it was the final year the U.S. Mint struck nickels with the original design before major minting changes began. Millions were produced, but coins from this year are often found in dirty, worn, or damaged condition, making pristine examples more valuable to collectors. Even though it might seem like just another old nickel, its connection to a key transitional period in U.S. coinage gives it added historical appeal. When it comes to value, most 1964 nickels in circulated condition are worth only their face value, but rare varieties such as those with minting errors or coins in uncirculated condition can fetch much higher prices. Collectors especially seek out full steps nickels, where the steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully visible and sharply struck. These high-grade examples can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, proving that what looks like an ordinary coin in your change could actually hold hidden worth. Next up, in the 1941 Thomas Jefferson nickel stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of American numismatics. For collectors, this 5-cent coin is far more than ordinary pocket change. It represents history, artistry, and the enduring story of a nation preparing for a new era. Despite often being found in dirty or damaged condition after decades of circulation, the coin continues to captivate enthusiasts because of its charm, character, and lasting collectible value. Its reputation as a prized treasure makes it an essential find for both beginner and advanced collectors, adding both excitement and historical depth to any collection. Minted in 1941, the Jefferson nickel was produced at a pivotal time in U.S. history, just months before America's entry into World War II. The coin was struck at 3 major mints: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. It replaced the Buffalo nickel in 1938, honoring the nation's third president, Thomas Jefferson, whose legacy as a statesman, author of the Declaration of Independence, and promoter of liberty made him an iconic figure to feature on American coinage. In this sense, every 1941 Jefferson nickel serves as a tangible connection to a turbulent period of U.S. history, where daily life was shadowed by war abroad and uncertainty at home. The artistry of the 1941 Jefferson nickel adds to its appeal. On the obverse, the profile of Jefferson is depicted in crisp neoclassical detail, framed by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1941. The reverse showcases his Virginia home, Monticello, carefully rendered with classical architecture that symbolizes stability and heritage. Made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Mint marks, when present, are found on the reverse to the right of Monticello, and subtle differences between mints give collectors exciting variations to pursue. While the 1941 nickel was struck in large numbers, true rarity comes from condition, varieties, and minting errors. Circulated examples are plentiful, often showing heavy wear, dirt, or surface damage from decades of handling. However, finding a coin in high-grade uncirculated condition, with sharp details and lustrous surfaces, is far more difficult. Collectors also search for double-die varieties or weak strikes that stand out as unusual. The challenge of locating pristine examples has made this coin especially prized among numismatists who value both beauty and scarcity. Market demand for the 1941 Jefferson nickel remains strong, especially for uncirculated and certified examples. In circulated condition, these coins may be worth just a small premium over face value, often ranging from 25 cents to $1. However, when preserved in high-grade mint state condition, MS65 or higher, values can climb significantly, reaching between $50 and $200 depending on mint mark and quality. Exceptional varieties such as doubled dies or coins with striking errors can command even higher prices at auction, sometimes surpassing $500 to $1,000. This steady appreciation underscores the lasting appeal of this nickel in the collector market. What makes the 1941 nickel truly captivating is the blend of history, artistry, and accessibility. Unlike ultra-rare coins locked away in museums or private collections, this coin remains within reach of collectors at all levels. Beginners can enjoy the thrill of discovering circulated examples in change, while advanced numismatists pursue top-graded or rare mint-mark specimens. Its widespread appeal ensures the coin continued popularity across generations, making it one of the most enduring coins of the 20th century. For collectors seeking to add a 1941 Jefferson nickel to their collection, attention to detail is key. High-grade coins should always be prioritized, with professional certification from trusted services such as PCGS or NGC ensuring authenticity and value. Inspect coins for clean surfaces, strong strikes, and full details on Monticello's steps, which often wear quickly. Collectors are also encouraged to pursue complete sets that include Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mint issues. Proper storage in protective holders or albums prevents further wear, while avoiding handling with bare hands helps preserve surfaces. Beyond its financial worth, the 1941 Jefferson nickel is a tangible reminder of America on the brink of global conflict, and a symbol of resilience through art and coinage. Its enduring design, historical connections, and variations make it a favorite not only for collectors, but also for historians who see coins as many. Another fascinating aspect of the 1941 Jefferson nickel is its role as a bridge between two eras of U.S. coinage. Just a few years later, the U.S. Mint would alter the nickel's composition during World War II, replacing the traditional copper-nickel alloy with a silver-based mixture to conserve critical wartime materials. This makes the 1941 issue especially significant, as it represents the last peacetime nickel before the changes of the war years. Holding one in your hand feels like stepping into a snapshot of America just before everything changed, giving this coin a unique place in both historical and numismatic timelines. Collectors also cherish the coin for its storytelling ability. Even those that are dirty, worn, or damaged carry decades of circulation marks that hint at their journey through time. From local shops to soldiers' pockets, each 1941 nickel has witnessed countless untold stories. For this reason, the coin is not only valued for its monetary worth, but also for its emotional and historical resonance. Whether gleaming in mint state or weathered by years of use, it remains a tangible connection to America's past and a treasure for anyone passionate about the artistry and legacy of coin collecting. The 1941 Jefferson nickel also highlights the importance of mint mark collecting. Coins struck in Denver D and San Francisco S are generally scarcer in higher grades than their Philadelphia counterparts, making them especially desirable to collectors. Even subtle differences in strike quality, luster, or die varieties can add significant intrigue and value to a collection. For numismatists, this variety encourages deeper study and makes the pursuit of a complete 1941 set both challenging and rewarding. Beyond rarity and condition, the coin holds investment appeal. With steady growth in numismatic markets, especially for certified high-grade examples, the 1941 Jefferson nickel has shown consistent appreciation. While it may not yet command the extraordinary premiums of rarer series, its combination of historical charm, affordability for beginners, and potential for long-term value ensures that it holds a respected place in the portfolios of serious collectors. It is, without question, a coin that continues to prove its worth generation after generation. Next up to in. The 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in the world of American numismatics. While millions were minted during this year, its enduring appeal has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. Even when found in worn, dirty, or damaged condition, this coin still manages to excite enthusiasts, who see it as far more than a common 5-cent piece. Its blend of artistry, history, and collector intrigue elevates it to the level of a prized treasure, sought after by both beginners and advanced numismatists alike. The historical significance of the 1964 Jefferson nickel cannot be overlooked. Minted during a period of great cultural and political change in the United States, this coin reflects the nation's heritage as it transitioned into a new era. The 1964 issue marked the last year that Jefferson nickels bore no mint mark for Philadelphia, as mint marks returned in 1968 after a brief suspension. Struck in large numbers at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the coin ties directly to a time when coinage shortages were affecting circulation. For many, it represents a tangible connection to the 1960s, a decade defined by both innovation and transformation. One of the standout qualities of the 1964 nickel lies in its iconic design. The obverse features a dignified portrait of America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, facing left, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, collectors will find the instantly recognizable depiction of Jefferson's home, Monticello, accompanied by the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM and United States of America. Struck in a copper-nickel alloy, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. While common in circulated condition, examples with sharp details, full steps on Monticello, and crisp lettering make this coin especially attractive and desirable. The rarity of the 1964 Jefferson nickel comes not from its mintage figures, over 1 billion were struck, but rather from condition and specific varieties. Collectors are especially drawn to coins with the coveted full steps designation on Monticello, which indicates a precise, well-struck reverse. Finding a 1964 Jefferson nickel in pristine uncirculated condition with full steps is a genuine challenge, making these examples highly prized. Additionally, error varieties such as doubled dies or off-center strikes only add to its rarity and desirability within the collecting community. In terms of market value, the 1964 Jefferson nickel in circulated condition holds modest worth, often just a few cents above face value. However, high-grade examples can reach remarkable prices. A certified uncirculated coin with full steps may command anywhere from $50 to $1,000, depending on its grade and overall eye appeal. Rare error varieties and coins with exceptional luster have sold at even higher premiums in auctions. It is this wide range of values that keeps collectors engaged, always searching for the next standout specimen hidden among ordinary-looking coins. For collectors hoping to add the 1964 Jefferson nickel to their collection, a few practical tips are essential. Prioritizing condition is key, with a strong emphasis on coins that exhibit sharp detail and minimal wear. Certified coins graded by reputable services offer both authenticity and assurance of quality. Collectors should also carefully examine Monticello for the full steps variety, which can significantly enhance value. Seeking coins from trusted dealers, coin shows, or established auction houses provides the best chance of acquiring authentic, high-grade examples. Proper care and storage are equally important in preserving the beauty and value of a 1964 Jefferson nickel. Coins should be handled minimally, preferably with gloves, and stored in protective holders or albums to prevent environmental damage. Avoiding cleaning, polishing, or excessive handling ensures that the coin maintains its original surfaces, which collectors prize above all else. By safeguarding condition, enthusiasts not only protect their investment but also preserve a piece of American history for future generations. The appeal of the 1964 Jefferson nickel goes far beyond its face value. It represents a captivating blend of artistry, national pride, and numismatic challenge. Its place in history, tied to a time of transition in American coinage, makes it an important collectible for those who value both heritage and craftsmanship. Whether discovered in a pocket of change or purchased through a reputable dealer, the thrill of owning this coin resonates with collectors around the world. In conclusion, the 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel stands as a coin of lasting importance within American numismatics. Its unique blend of historical context, iconic design, conditional rarity, and collector value makes it a true treasure worth pursuing, for those seeking a piece that combines artistry, history, and po-ba. The 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel may appear like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but in reality it holds a captivating story that continues to thrill coin collectors worldwide. Minted during a time of coin shortages and cultural change, this nickel became one of the most heavily produced in U.S. history, yet it still carries tremendous appeal. Its dignified design fee. What makes the 1964 nickel truly special is the challenge of finding high-quality examples. While billions were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, coins with sharp details, uncirculated surfaces, or the highly coveted full steps variety are rare and can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000, depending on grade and condition. Error varieties only add to the excitement, pushing values even higher at auctions. For enthusiasts, this coin is more than just 5 cents. It's a prized collectible blending history, artistry, and lasting value, a true gem for any serious collection. The 1964 Thomas Jefferson nickel is far more than just a common 5-cent piece. It's a captivating collectible that continues to excite numismatists around the world. Struck during a time of coin shortages, this nickel carries historical weight while showcasing Felix Schlag's iconic design of Jefferson and Monticello. Although over 1 billion were minted, finding uncirculated examples with sharp details or the coveted full steps variety is a true challenge, making them highly sought after and worth anywhere from $50 to $1,000 depending on grade and rarity. Even in dirty, worn, or damaged condition, it remains a tangible link to the 1960s and a prized treasure that blends history, artistry, and enduring collector appeal. The 1964 Jefferson nickel may look ordinary, but collectors prize it for its history, iconic design, and rare varieties like the full steps. While most are common in circulation, high-grade or error examples can sell from $50 to $1,000, making this coin a small yet fascinating treasure from America's past. Next up in the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel is a captivating piece of American coinage that continues to draw the attention of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. While at first glance it may appear as an ordinary 5-cent coin, this Denver-minted issue carries a blend of historical context, artistry, and collecting excitement that makes it a true treasure within the world of numismatics. Even in dirty, worn, or damaged condition, it tells a story of circulation and daily use, while high-grade examples hold a special place in collections across the country. This nickel embodies both everyday familiarity and hidden rarity, making it one of the intriguing coins for collectors seeking depth and history. Minted in 1986 at the Denver Mint, the Jefferson nickel was already a long-standing part of American currency. Introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence, the series had by then been in continuous production for nearly 5 decades. The year 1986 was a time of political and economic shifts in the United States, with Ronald Reagan's presidency in full swing and the nation reflecting on its past while moving toward modern prosperity. The 1986 D nickel thus stands as a small but tangible reminder of that era, a circulating artifact that connected everyday life to the larger arc of American history. The design of the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel retains the artistry of Felix Schlag, whose design won the competition in 1938. The obverse proudly displays the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1986. The small D mint mark denoting the Denver Mint appears just beside the date. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, is depicted with clean architectural lines, accompanied by the inscriptions EPLURABUSUNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Struck in a copper-nickel composition with a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2, this coin's enduring design and symbolism ensure its place as an American classy. Though produced in large numbers, over 459 million pieces, the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel gains collector attention through condition rarity and the occasional discovery of error varieties. Circulated examples are common, often showing heavy wear, dirt, or damage, but finding sharply struck uncirculated pieces with full steps on Monticello is considerably more challenging. These high-grade coins, especially those certified by professional grading services, are where rarity and collector value truly come into play. The combination of mass production and selective survival means that pristine 1986 D nickels are far less common than their mintage suggests. In terms of value, circulated 1986 D nickels typically remain close to face value, especially when heavily worn or damaged. However, well-preserved uncirculated examples with strong eye appeal can fetch between $5 and $25 depending on grade. Coins certified as full steps on the reverse, which indicates a sharp strike and exceptional preservation, may reach values in the $50 to $150 range, with particularly high-grade specimens commanding even more at auctions. While not among the highest-value Jefferson nickels, the 1986 D shows a steady appreciation trend, making it a desirable coin for long-term collectors. The appeal of the 1986 D Jefferson nickel lies in its dual identity, both a common coin of circulation and a prized collectible in select conditions. For seasoned numismatists, the challenge is in hunting for mint-state examples with strong strikes, while beginners can appreciate its historical design and affordability. Error enthusiasts also find excitement in this year, as misstrikes, die cracks, or off-center errors can appear, transforming an ordinary coin into a unique collectible. This combination of accessibility and hidden treasure makes it especially attractive to a wide range of collectors. For those wishing to add the 1986 D Jefferson nickel to their collection, the best strategy is to prioritize coins in high grade or those certified by trusted grading companies. Examining the steps on Monticello is key, as coins with full steps hold greater desirability. Collectors are advised to handle coins carefully, store them in protective holders to prevent further wear or damage, and avoid harsh cleaning that diminishes value. Networking with coin communities, attending shows, and monitoring reputable dealers or auction houses are also valuable ways to identify quality specimens and stay informed on market tea. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel represents a living link to the long-standing Jefferson series and American coinage tradition. Its design reflects both classical artistry and national pride, while its endurance through circulation reflects the everyday utility of coins in American life during the mid-1980s. Each example, whether dirty, damaged, or in mint condition, serves as a tangible artifact of its time, carrying with it the story of countless hands and decades of history. In summary, the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent piece. It embodies history, artistry, and collecting excitement, appealing to numismatists who value both rarity and connection to America's past. Whether discovered in pocket change, pulled from circulation, or acquired in a pristine slabbed holder, this coin continues to captivate collectors worldwide. As both a historic memento and a promising addition to a collection, the 1986 D nickel secures its place as a prized treasure, one that bridges the gap between everyday currency and enduring. What makes the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel especially exciting is how it transforms from a coin most people overlook into a collectible gem once its condition, strike quality, and mint details are closely examined. Collectors often enjoy the thrill of searching through rolls, circulation finds, or old collections to uncover a high-grade example that others may have dismissed as ordinary pocket change. This sense of discovery fuels its numismatic charm, proving that even a coin minted in the hundreds of millions can hold hidden surprises for those with a sharp eye and appreciation for. While the 1986 D nickel is not among the most expensive issues of the series, its market strength lies in gradual appreciation. The 1986 D. Jefferson nickel appeals to a wide spectrum of collectors, from beginners looking for affordable pieces of history to seasoned numismatists hunting for rare error coins or high-grade examples with full steps. Its design, historical significance, and approachable price point make it a versatile addition to any collection. By combining accessibility with the potential for discovery, the 1986 D nickel stands as a coin that can spark lifelong interest, offering both immediate enjoyment and long-term value for enthusiasts worldwide.